Hey friends, back at you with tonight with a quick review on another fine product from Sutliff. Let me rephrase that, from our friends at Sutliff. And they are truly good friends of this pipe community. They've now got a YouTube channel, and they're prepared to invest some time and money in us, in our community. So let's support them anytime we can. And I know a bunch of my friends have and followers are beginning to buy the Sutliff brands, and I certainly am too. What we're going to be doing tonight is one that I've tried before, and that's why it's called a Redeaux. I've done a review on this particular blend 5-6 months ago, and so this is my second go around with a review of it, and pretty much everything is the same. I liked it then, I like it now, and it's Maple Street. And I'm going to be smoking it in this little straight grain pot from Tinderbox, honey-colored stem. And I've won 2 pipes off of eBay here the last couple of days. I've told y'all this, I think, but one of them was a brand called Mellow Root that was owned and marketed by Laurel Tobacco Company. It was one of those in the 40s, 50s, 60s. Well, actually, this was they patented the copyrighted the name in the 60s. So this pipe came from the 60s. There hadn't been anything produced. Matter of fact, it expired in the early 80s. I don't think anything was made past the 60s, early 70s. But it was one of their promotionals, maybe even been a giveaway. Who knows? But I got one as a collector deal, a little black one coming in. The other one is a little Savinelli, and it's showing y'all. This one made me think of that. It's the graining on it is real similar to this, and the stem is about the same color. And that's not a pot. I'm not sure what shape it is, and it's slightly bent. I'll show it to y'all when it comes in. I don't have a lot in either one of them, and in the Savinelli, it's got a little bit of scorching on the rim, but I've got little enough in it, so if I can't really restore it and work it out of it, I'm not going to worry. It's going to be a good smoker being a Sav, and I'll just use it as an everyday smoker, not a problem, which they should be. So let's get this fired up. I went off and left my lighter in the other room, and I'm not going to go get it. I'm going to use a kitchen match. I like to let a little of that sulfur burn off, or whatever they're using these days. The cats are still snarling at one another. So if you see fur flying, they're not totally getting along yet. Anyway, according to Sutliff, here's what they say it is. Fantastic blend of complementary ingredients. Rum and maple. You can certainly taste the rum, and you can definitely taste the maple in it. The only thing you need is a big slab of good bacon and maybe a pan of biscuits with it, and you'll be set. It's good. Boy, you can really taste that maple. The rum is subtle, and it's enough there. It's not overpowering. It's enough to really complement the maple. And they've applied this to Golden Virginias and mellow white burleys. Now they say this, and this is not for the faint of heart if you're not an aromatic lover. This is a full-bodied aromatic, and a full body in general. And I just cracked open this fresh tin, and this is one of those I couldn't wait to get out to you, get the review out to y'all. Yeah, quality mixture with flavorful maple and old rum. I'll show y'all kind of what it looks like here. You can definitely see the white burleys in there. Of course, the Virginias are obvious, but it's you can definitely tell. You can see out the white burleys in it. Beautiful, beautiful cut. And it's not super moist, but it's not dry. I mean, it's just it's a fluffy, you know, and it's, like I say, it's not wet, nor is it dry. It's not sticky either. I thought maybe it might be, but it is not. So, while I got it open, 10 note. The 10 note doesn't do justice to the flavor of it. It's got a good 10 note. Not the best I've ever smelled, but it's a good solid 4. Like I say, I wish the 10 note would bring out the maple more. I can detect a little rum in it. And of course, the sweetness of the Virginias, it's coming out. The rum is what you taste, and if you could taste the good flavor of the maples that you fixing to taste when you light it up, 10 notes would be a solid 5 in it. But don't change nothing, guys. Don't change a thing. Leave it just like it is. Room note. I've smoked it around a couple of people. Super high marks. It's another one of those. I didn't have to ask, how does it smell? They asked me first, what are you smoking? Sutliff Private Stock Maple Leaf. And they're non-smokers. Man, it smells great. 5 on the room note. Flavor, like I say, all you need is some bacon, pan of biscuits, and you see it. It is a great, great maple flavor. I just cannot say enough about it. You can taste the sweetness of the Virginias, the nuttiness of the burley, a hint of rum, and full flavor on the maple. But the maple's not overpowering, and it's not one of these fake tastes. It's good. So, flavor, solid 5. And I'm doing this on a calculator because I'm going to divide it here in a minute. I'll tell you what the score is. Smokability, certainly price, 5 out of 5. Doesn't no tongue bite, none. And I'm sure it's got some casing in it would have to have. No tongue bite, carbonated beverage. No tongue bite. I've been smoking it pretty rapid, pretty fast. It's not cool, but it's not hot either. So the heat buildup is little to none. I mean, so doesn't burn hot. It stays lit very well. It's not over moist that you have to do a lot of relights, and it's not so dry that it burns out. It's just right. So for overall smokability, it gets a 5, which comes up to a score 19. If you divide that by 4, is a 4.75. Only thing that kept this down was the 10 note. But guys, at Sutliff, don't change a thing. I'm afraid you would sacrifice flavor if you've done something to bring out the maple. Don't do it. I know you're not going to anyway, but it's that good. It's leave it alone. And I say this to my friends as is. It's another keeper, and it'll be in my rotation. And you know, Sutliff, like I've said before, I've smoked Sutliff. I've got several videos from early in my beginning of YouTube here, that the 2 or 3 that I've done some not really reviews, but I was smoking Sutliff products in them. And but I still didn't, you know, when you think about, you know, you automatically think about a McClellan's or McBaron's or a Peter Stockaby or a Lane. These people are right in there with them, and they're supporting our community. Let's support them. And I'm not saying this because they've sent me tobacco to review, but when I make an order now from pipesandcigars.com, I always go through and I see what Lane products I need. You know, what McBaron's or, of course, now Peterson's in my rotation. Look to see what I'm low of, what I can put off till next time. Now I'm looking at the Sutliff 10s to see. Let me open this and see how much I got. I want to be sure if I'm down halfway, let's go ahead and get another one coming. Is that good? And they also make Tobacco Galleria. I smoke Tobacco Galleria. Love it. And I can get that here locally. One of the ones Guy Witherspoon was smoking was a Blue Note. Tobacco Galleria is a division of Sutliff. Blue Note is a good one. I dug some of that out based on watching that video of Guys the other day. The only one, the Almondine, I wouldn't. And of course, Super Value. They also own. It's one of their lower end deals. It's like Lane Limited owns Captain Black. But if you run across some Tobacco Galleria, it's coming from good folks. Guaranteed. All right. Look. Y'all have a good one. Headed to Baton Rouge Saturday, God willing. Well, unless a disaster happens between now and then, hopefully it'll be there at noon to meet with some good folks from the Louisiana Mississippi Pike Club. So anyhow, that's my take and my review on Maple Street. God bless y'all. Have a good one.